Last winter, I made a video where I examined Shohei Ohtani's various outfield throwing highlights, the MPB. People seem to enjoy this, as it's obviously a bit of a novel perspective to take on the now back-to-back-to-back MVP winner. But in this video, I also got a comment from user KHH8776 that included a link to the only known highlight catch of Ohtani's entire career out there. So I figured today, what will probably be a relatively short video, we'd take a look at this play. Ohtani's team, the Nippon Ham Fighters, were facing off against the Saitama Seibu Lions in the 7th inning of a 4-3 game. On a 3-1 pitch, the batter lifted a fly ball down the line, sending right fielder Ohtani over near the wall before making a leap at the very end of the play to make a highlight reel catch, managing to avoid the wall entirely in the process. Just take a look at that slow-mo. You never get to see him do anything nearly this athletic on the major league stage nowadays because, well, he pitches and DHs, which obviously I do think is fair considering the injury risks that already come inherent with all that. However, I can't lie that I think it still would be really fun to get a chance to see him at some point play the outfield, as if he's capable of this kind of physical maneuver along with some of those highlights with his arm, a couple of which I'm going to throw up in the background right now for all of those who didn't see the former video, along with having some obvious speed, I think he could be capable of playing some very good major league defense out there. This actually brings me to another comment that I got but couldn't verify the authenticity of, being that he, at one point on Japanese TV, said that if he had to get another major arm surgery, he would just switch to playing outfield full time. Again, I will say, based on all the things I laid out, I do think that transition could be relatively easy, even if it is a bit later in his career, and by that point he's a little less elastic than what we saw in that video. Now, before we go, I want to ask you guys, how do you think he'd grade out there if he started playing full time in 2026? Great? About average, or below average? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Alright everybody, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and if you did, consider checking out any of these other videos on your screen right now for other content just like this. Also, if you ever see anything you'd like to see me detail in the video, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I end up using your idea, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day.